10 days. 10 days into this shit, bro. $10 days. That's crazy. Start using, man. You know what I gotta start using? I gotta start using my motherfucking. I need to. You know what? Yo, 10 days into the 10 days into the future. This shit crazy, man. That's crazy. Wild though. Like, yo, man. What? Yeah, watch this. Like, this is crazy.
Oh boy, we got some interest.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store, because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself.
Oh boy, we got some interesting things happening, my friends. This is Tony. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into a lot of stuff in this video. Every 24 hours is just so many things happen, and I got a lot to show you. Now we have something new happening in Los Angeles. Not as if we don't already have all these, fires and such, but now apparently we have police cars, hundreds of them, going downtown Los Angeles. Check this out. You can see the lights flashing even back here on some of these vehicles. And actually, by the way, that was halfway through the video. So you can see there's a lot of cop cars. Reminds me of the only time I've ever seen that many cop. Actually, I think I've seen a time where there's actually more than that. And that was the Miami Mall alien thing. Remember that whole thing? Was that a year ago? So this might be 100 cop cars. I don't know. The other one was 200 cop cars, right? So this is strange, though. Why is this happening? They apparently don't know the reason. They have no clue what's going on now. There's a massive police presence like I've never seen. Right now heading east on 10 near downtown Los Angeles. I've never seen that long of a line of law enforcement in LA. They're not heading towards any evacuation or active fire. The opposite direction, actually. I have no idea what's going on. So apparently maybe 100 cop cars. I don't know. I'm just guessing. There's a lot, whatever amount it is, going towards downtown. And this was last night. Then we have, of course, also on top of that, the National Guard has now entered the scene for California and Los Angeles. That's going on. And I actually didn't show something over on my other channel. So I'll have to show it in a little bit. Where was that at? Let me go find that real quick because that was actually important. How did I miss that one? That's the question. Where is it? No wonder I missed it. I can't even find it now. No, here it is. Okay, here it is. Let me show you this. So apparently, maybe I should put this in the right order. So this is good.
This is it.
So I'm going to go off into a little bit of a different topic, and then I'll kind of bring it back home, okay? I'll bring it back to the whole LA thing, right? So we have apparently 2 guests within the last 2 days on Joe Rogan. One of them is Mark Zuckerberg. And apparently today, Meta ends its DEI. This is according to CNN. And of course, also that was the day, just the day before that, he was on Joe Rogan talking about what was happening back 4 years ago when they were told to, of course, remove certain, content. They were screamed and cursed. Their employees were screamed and cursed at by, of course, this wonderful current administration. They wanted Meta to stop the memes. Stop the memes. What the heck? When he pushed back, they started investigating of course, the company, Facebook or Meta, whatever you want to call it. So apparently he felt like his hands were tied. And now that he knows a certain other guy's getting in there, he's like, okay, it's time, man. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Let's go on Joe Rogan and announce all this stuff and tell everybody what happened. Now that those guys are gone, right? And apparently, interestingly, I'm going to bring this back home to the LA because you're not going to believe what just happened. So let me show you this. So apparently, Governor Gavin Newsom is asking the current administration to focus on stopping information about the wildfires. Isn't that interesting? Why would he ask him to do that? I mean, that's kind of weird, isn't it? So that's what Gavin Newsom asks him to do for him. Just a little favor, you know what I mean? Obviously, we know the truth. We saw what Zuckerberg said. If you go check it out, it's on Joe Rogan now. But at any rate, there's actually more. I'm going to show you some rather curious things. We're going to get into some of the drones, apparently. Yes, I was showing you guys weird craft coming out of the smoke, out of the ocean. I thought it was a little strange. No one else was really covering it. Apparently, our president-elect is even concerned about what's going on. Day one, when he gets in, he's going to look into these drones. And this is why. Now, check out what this guy next to him says, and it will make you sort of understand what it could be that's going on in LA as well. Check this out.
Back in New Orleans, we had drones being flown over our nuclear reactors in Louisiana. And we brought that attention to the FAA. We've been asking the FAA to give these states the ability to mitigate these drones. And it's sitting on some bureaucrat's desk. And that's real.
Okay, so he's talking about January 1st, New Year's. He's talking about what happened, of course, in New Orleans on that day. And he said when that happened, for some reason, there's a bunch of drones over their nuclear reactors. Now, actually, my background, believe it or not, is nuclear power plant technology. I actually, as a mechanical engineer, and I actually studied that stuff. But it's very interesting that there's drones over that while this other thing's happening, right? And I've been pointing out some of this stuff, been analyzing what's going on. Of course, interestingly, I showed a clip in my previous video about some of these things flying around. This one flies right through here. It's way too fast to be a helicopter or even a jet, I think. It looks like it could be, some are saying a UAP. I don't know what it is. Then we have this one. This one comes up out of the ocean. This is in LA as well. Both of these are in LA. Up out of the ocean, flies around. Some guy in the comments like, oh, it's just a helicopter. I don't think it's a helicopter because it flies nothing like a helicopter. Okay? Nothing like a helicopter. It doesn't look like one. When I put it up full screen like this and look at it, it don't look like a helicopter. Well, let me just play this. You can see it right there. It just came out of the water. And it's flying up. And unfortunately, I can't make it bigger. Well, maybe I mean, I don't know if it will show on the screen if I do it here. Looks like it could be, some are saying a UAP. I don't know what it is. Then we have this one. This one comes up out of the ocean. This is in LA as well. Both of these are in LA. Up out of the ocean, flies around. Some guy in the comments like, oh, it's just a helicopter. I don't think it's a helicopter because it flies nothing like a helicopter. Okay? Nothing like a helicopter. It doesn't look like one. When I put it up full screen like this and look at it, it don't look like a helicopter. Well, let me just play this. You can see it right there. It just came out of the water. And it's flying up. And unfortunately, I can't make it bigger. Well, maybe I mean, I don't know if it will show on the screen if I do it here. I can make a super huge screen, but I don't know if it will even show it. I can try. Let me try it in a second here. Okay, so you see what's going on. It ends up going back down the water. So let me try to make this really big. Okay, I don't know if it's going to look right or not. We'll just see. You see it right there. It's like sidewinding and stuff. It's like it's really bizarre how it's moving. It looks like it's rotating. It looks like it's rotating around and going faster and then slower. Like it's like rotating and going faster and like this, like that. That's what it looks like. That ain't no helicopter. I don't think a helicopter rotates itself around going faster and slower. At least I don't think so. I don't know. It doesn't look like one to me. At any rate, so there was something there. The guy called it a UAP in the comment on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And at any rate, you get the idea. So, but like I said, we're going to get into a ton of stuff in this video. I'm going to show you another clip from, where is this one from? This one's from Pasadena in a second here. First of all, and we're going to get into a lot of stuff. First of all, I got to mention Food Supply, 25-year shelf life.
Hey, come here real quick. I want to show you something. Do you want to see the worst sales presentation ever? Check this out.
Am I getting close on time? If you do join the affiliate bootcamp, it'll give you lifelong training. It's a $47 a month value. You'll get it for free.
Life. We finally got the link working. It looks like 3 months worth for $5.97. You definitely want to get that. Link is in the description. You never know what's next. You already seen all this stuff around us, crazy stuff over the last however many years at this point. It just seems to get more and more ridiculous as the day.
This is fucking wild. Like, it's only 10 days. 10 days. 10 days until fucking 25. This is crazy, dog. Yo, apocalypse.
Days go on, but it's wise to be prepared. Link is in the description. This book here, The Lost Ways, How Your Great-Great-Grandfather Lived Without Electricity, Out of Bit of Cellar, Do Things Around the House Like They Did in Good Old Days, hundreds of pages illustrated. You're going to want that book before something happens. Get the printed version. Crazy, you're going to be able to buy it at Walmart when the electricity goes out, okay? I'm about the only guy practically that sells it here on YouTube. I am probably the only guy that sells it here on YouTube, but it's very hard to find on the internet. So link is in the description for that as well. $37 plus shipping. Get the printed version. And also Golden Server's link below. They have some deals going on at AppMax. Also, my website, GR Videos, is linked below. Also, we are doing another promotion on the Noah VR. We have, of course, a couple seats available still if you want to get involved with the project. All right, so we have, of course, noahvr.net or .com, depending on which one you want to go to. But check this out. So let's go over here. You go to pre-order. We have here an option for you can invest in the game. $400. You put $400 into this game and you will get a portion of the profits when we release the game. Noah VR, 20% of the Noah profits will be all set aside for 550 individuals. We have 9 shares left. I think it's actually 7 now. Link is, because there was 2 I think that signed up. Link is in the description. You want to get involved before and get these final seats. Some people went in and said they were going to pledge and then they didn't. So that's why we still have some seats left. So there's 7 seats left, I believe, based on what my latest data I was told. I don't think he's updated the website. Link is in the description for that. If you want to invest in the game, we're going to be completing this game this year. Okay. And we also have potentially an angel investor, a big one from a big company, a well-known company. And I'm not going to say any more. Let's get back to the video. I wanted to play this clip here just to give you an idea of what's going on. Check this out.
Oh my God.
Blows and skirt! Yo! It's like a movie! Yo!
Right, man. So much stuff in the air.
Yo!
Look at that, man.
Nah, we're in for it. Nah, this is it. This is it. Nah, for real, this is it. What? Oh my God. The whole place bunged down. Yo, the whole place bunged down. No, that's crazy. Jesus Christ.
You can see there, that was a guy driving through LA. Eaton Canyon. I think that was actually, this is how Pasadena looked on 1/8 as a result of the Eaton Canyon wildfire. So that was Pasadena apparently. So you saw some of the footage there. And so this was the Eaton one right here. So this went into Pasadena according to what he was showing there on the screen. You can see Palisades here. I don't know if this is up to date. This is from, yeah, this is from that last updated 2 p.m.
You can't prevent traffic, but you can help prevent certain HPV-related cancers with Gardasil 9.
today. Okay, so you can see kind of how much it went into in Palisades there, and how it's been jumping over to other places because of this high winds, and that's why it could spread much farther based on how things are going currently. And here's another video that just was really surprising. I mean, when I first saw this right here, it reminded me of that movie Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where like in the beginning it shows a car that looks pretty much like this, and they're like hiding behind it like that. I'm like, bro, what is this? This apparently is Malibu. Check this out.
Yo, Malibu! Yo! Yo, nah, Dread. Nah. It got everything? Everything? Nah, Dread. Nah. No. That's crazy.
Man, that is just crazy. And like I said, we're going to get into a ton of stuff. They're also supposedly, now some are saying they're using women's purses to put out, fires. And actually it's not really true what's going, but let me just play this. It's kind of funny how this lady's saying it's a woman's purse.
Using purses, women's handbags, filling up women's handbags to put out fires. Look at this. What in the world? LAFD Fire Department.
It's from what, according to the community notes, this is supposedly fire trucks have these purses. They call them purses too, apparently. In case they don't want to bring out the fire hose and they just want to put something small out real quick, they take out these purses and just fill it with water and throw it like that. So it's not women's purses. They're not, I guess, according to the community notes, assuming they're correct. Anyway, so we're going to get into a ton of stuff. I got some weird clips to show you of things coming. Apparently, it looks like it's coming out of the ocean. You don't, it looks very...
Yeah, a little bit.
bizarre. It's in LA.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Oh, it's just a helicopter," but it doesn't look like a helicopter at all.
Yeah,
I'll show you that.
Take a
There's
shower.
other ones that are very bizarre as well, flying in the smoke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff. I'm going to get into all that, and we're going to get into also some of how, also these weird videos of how these start, and why is it always like there's multiple locations all at the same time that start. We'll get into that as well. First of all, I got to mention Food Supply, 25-year shelf life. Link is in the description. 3 months worth, $4.97. Go check it out. Link in the description. You never know what you need, considering all the wonderful stuff going on around us. No sarcasm. Every day it's a new thing, right? Pretty much, it seems like. It's always wise to be prepared. Link is in the description. Of course, this book here, The Lost Ways, How Your Great-Great-Grandfather Lived Without Electricity, How to Build a Cellar, Do Things Around the House like they did in the good old days. Hundreds of pages illustrated. The fact is, you want to have that book before something happens. Get the printed version. Obviously, you're not going to be able to read it in the dark on your computer when there's no electricity. So get the printed version, $37 plus shipping. Link is in the description. You're going to be able to buy it at Walmart when the power goes out, either for an extended period of time, for whatever strange reason. As you've seen all these other things going on around us, it's wise to have that. Also, of course, gold and silver link below. Got some deals going on at AppMax. Also, on top of that, I'm on Twitter putting up videos. So if you like watching my videos, go check out my Twitter channel. In the first link in the comments below is all my social media. Just go over there, get on my Twitter, and you can follow me over there as well. And I put up stuff over there that I don't put up over here as well. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So of course, you saw this clip, them putting out water with a fireman's purse. Apparently, that's what they're called. I don't know if that's what they're called or what, but.
Oh man.
Something like that. What's really interesting is a fireman told Joe Rogan back in July this last year, fire could burn through LA to the ocean. We can't stop it. I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons that freaked me out. He was telling me, dude, one day it's just going to be the right wind. And the fire is going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean. And indeed, this seems to be one of those potential cases based on how things are going right now. On top of the fact that they don't have enough water pressure to put this water out, because a lot of people are trying to stop it. And they're blaming Gavin Newsom, of course. Obviously, they also gave away, from what I understand, fireman equipment to Crane. That was super smart. I don't know. These people are not exactly rocket scientists. I don't know what they're doing. Clearly, this is something that, and there's other things too. They could have cleared the floor of the forest, done some pre-burn off so that this wouldn't happen. They do this in other countries like Finland, Norway, where they also are concerned about the environment, but apparently the way we do it over here is backwards. We don't actually think of the right way to do stuff. It doesn't make any sense how they do it over here. At any rate, so of course, saw these strange videos of how this all started. Check this out. So, all right. These are there's a lot of these weird videos of how these wildfires start, and some of them just don't make sense. Here we have one. They all start at the same time. Look, 1, 2, 3. These are miles and miles apart. These aren't like right next to each other. As you can see there. That is not a small area. That's very far apart. And I saw another one down here in Quebec. I think this is from was this 2023? Yeah, this is you remember the whole thing with, remember that massive fire in Canada that lasted for a long time? Remember that whole thing? Which this one, by the way, could end up being very similar, lasting a long time, covering a lot of area, maybe even getting into another state, as I already showed. This could end up being way bigger than it currently is, even. We don't know how far this is going to go. Hopefully it doesn't. I did notice there is some potential. And honestly, I don't understand how these wind patterns work with regards to fire, but you do see some of it pointing this direction, which may stop it from moving as much. But there are some pointing this direction as well, so it could be in some cases it does blow it over into these other states. We don't know how it will end up being in the end. But you get the idea. This clearly is not a good scenario. But looking at this is from Quebec 2023. Remember, I remember smelling it in Indiana. I live in Indiana, and you could even smell it there. That's not close to Canada, by the way. That's pretty far away, hundreds of miles. So imagine, how do these things start like this? Look at this one. Now, this is in Quebec, and it doesn't really make sense. They're all starting at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hundreds over, I don't know, like another 20, 30 over here.
God.
How did this?
God is doing this. God is allowing this to happen, bro. We are in the last days.
Over here, and this one at the exact same time start. And then look how far away. Look how high up we are. This is a satellite imagery. What is this, like tens, hundreds of miles away from each other? This guy's saying it's over the entire province. We're talking like this could.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with.
Could be like 30 miles apart. This could be 100 miles apart. How are they all starting at the exact same time?
Yeah.
All of southeast Quebec just caught on fire, guys. All of it. Insane.
It doesn't even make sense. How does that even work? So this is something that I don't. So there's a few things that don't make sense. That don't make any sense to me.
God, bro. The earth and the sun are heating up and matching each other's frequency. As that happens, the earth will destabilize. The crust will destabilize. Right? This is my theory. And give off embers or whatever, like maybe little bits of magma that reach the surface and catch fire. It's like the perfect storm, bro. Like, you know what I mean? My only explanation for this is that, yo, God is doing this, though. God is allowing this to happen, bro. Signs of the times right now. Trust.
Maybe someone that's an expert in the comment section can say something about it. I don't know. I got something on my collar. Another thing that doesn't make any sense is how is it a lot of these trees seemingly are fine, but all these houses end up going? I can understand it a little bit because of the extreme winds and these embers being flying across, and of course live trees are not going to burn really so easily. I can understand some of that, but it doesn't make as much sense. I mean, 80% of the trees are completely fine, but all the houses are gone. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me either. So those are the two things that I can't really make sense of, make heads or tails of. This especially, I mean, this is like this is the entire province. I don't know how far apart this is. Probably at least 40 miles, 100 miles. I don't know what this is. It's a long distance. I can see these. Okay, these are kind of close. These are like a mile or two apart. Maybe there's like, you know, something blowing around and it did that. I don't know. It makes some sense a little bit over there. But this here does not really make sense to me at all. Okay, it just doesn't make any sense. So maybe you guys in the comment section explain that. Of course, also we had this other video. I showed this on my other channel. Or no, actually, I showed it on this channel, actually. I showed it on this channel. And let me just show you this. I'll show you the still. And I'm going to show you a video from the other one that's really bizarre. But I showed this before. You can see this thing moving across the sky, and it kind of goes really fast. It goes way too fast for it to be just simply it's not a helicopter. I don't even think a jet could go as fast as that thing does. And it just kind of goes across the sky like this. Really kind of strangely. And I'm going to show you some other ones. I'm going to show you this one. This one's really strange. It comes up out of the ocean from what I can tell. Okay, so I believe it's this dot right here. You see this dot? Let me show you this. You can see it going up there. Moving up. It appears to have come out of the ocean or got near the ocean. So one guy said this is just a helicopter, but that don't look like no helicopter to me. Does that look like a helicopter to you?
Nope.
That looks really kind of strange the way it's flying around. I guess theoretically it could be a helicopter, but I don't think so.
Looks like an angel to me.
Because of the way it's moving. And it didn't take the water over to dump it on anything. If that's what it was. Matter of fact, there it is again. It's like it's going next to the ocean again. Did it just go in the ocean? You can't even see it anymore. It went down here somewhere. It's gone. So maybe it went in and out of the ocean. I don't know what that was. It don't look like no... I'm trying to get it really close to see if it looks like it could be something better. No, the way it's moving, that does not look like a helicopter. It's moving very, very strangely. Oh yeah, there's no way that's a helicopter. I just zoomed it up my whole screen and looked at it, and it was like it looked like it was going moving really strangely, and it was like changing its shape kind of. There's no way that's a helicopter. I don't know what that is though, but that's a strange video. That's a strange video. And of course we have our wonderful Prez going there and apparently stopping air traffic to...
What would your life be like if you were a rapid transformational therapist? So I can give you a glimpse into that life now. You work your own hours.
To go visit LA, they brought a bunch of people in wheelchairs over to shake his hand, which is ridiculous. In the middle of the night, by the way. He goes and flies in there, and they have to stop their ability for these helicopters to get water. And Canada's helping out apparently with that as well over near LA. Apparently because they don't have enough of their own, which is ironic considering Gavin Newsom should be well prepared for all this, but he's not. Yeah, here we go. There's a lot of this clip going around.
Stage ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter on this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out. I mean, just when you have a system there, it's not dissimilar to what we've seen in other extraordinarily large-scale fires.
The local guys are going to figure it out. He's got no plan. He's got no plan. They're going to figure it out. Come on, man. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
What is the situation with the water? Obviously, in Palisades ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter on this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out. I mean, just when you
He sticks his arms up in the air like he doesn't know. Like, I don't know, man. It's not my problem. It's not my house. Oh, I don't know, man. Oh my goodness. What is up with people embracing their failure and just acting like nothing happened? This seems like a very common thing with our representatives and governors now. It's just like, hey, whatever, it's not my fault, you know, your loss, not mine. Ha 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 ha. And I'm just joking. He's not doing that, but of course, like I said, it seems pretty ridiculous, his attitude and how he answered that in response to the fact that all these people are losing their homes and it just keeps spreading nonstop. I think you need a better answer than that, dude. The local people will figure it out. Not my problem. Not my problem. Your problem. I already showed that. Oh yeah, there's people flying in, watching it. You know, as they're flying in. At any rate, that's my video. I'm kind of wondering what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below.
Wow.
And thanks for watching.
Holy.
When it's time to
Man, the Los Angeles fire consumed everything in its path. Today, we're going to take a look at all the celebrities that we have found out so far.
Welcome to Bible.
My name is Kareem Milson. We are at the 100 Galloway Boys and Girls Club, BGC. BGC is all about realizing dreams and opportunities for all young people. You just need some help sometimes, right? And it could be a couple dollars, could be some advice, could be a caring adult, and with, you know, just
Man, the Los Angeles fire consumed everything in its path. Today, we're going to take a look at all the celebrities that we have found out so far that have officially lost their homes, that's completely burnt to ashes. We'll take a look at this reporter who kind of goes into the house and he covers like what it currently looks like, and it just looks very devastating, to be honest.
Disasters in Los Angeles history. Everywhere you look, complete neighborhoods are gone. More than 17,000 acres burned as of today and 0% containment. Now, I'm in the Palisades, and this area is known for its celebrity residents and breathtaking views. But now when you mention the Palisades,
it's completely gone.
Is heartbreak.
Dude, this is like the celebrity residence, and everything's actually gone.
It's on fire right now.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Literally, the entire city of the Pacific Palisades is burning.
Shit, dude.
Swim in the pool, and the next day, it's all gone.
Actor James Woods in tears talking about how his wife's 8-year-old niece offered to help restore the Palisades home he watched burn.
Standing in my driveway getting ready to evacuate.
She came out with her little Yeti piggy bank for us to rebuild our house.
It's literally crying.
It's just a catastrophe. Everything. The market I shop in, the schools my kids go to, many friends now have lost their homes.
Here's the latest on those losses.
Shit, dude.
I'm having a hard time.
For Miles Teller, who played a firefighter in Only the Brave, this is all that remains of his Palisades home. The top
shit. It's complete ashes, dude. The entire neighborhood is complete ashes.
Gun Maverick star and his wife bought the Cape Cod-style villa in 2023 for $7.5.
Look how beautiful this villa looks.
Whoa.
Damn, $7.5 million, and this is.
Oh, like, wow, bro. This is apocalyptic. This has to be apocalyptic, bro.
This is how it looks now. Shit.
$1 million. And this is what's left.
Look at that. They even lost their car. Like, there's like a, I think this one is G-Wagon, Mercedes G-Wagon. And there's also a couple of other cars in here. There's like 1, 2, 3 cars. 3 cars that completely burnt down. Shit. That's a total loss of millions of dollars, man.
And this is what's left of actor John Goodman's home, a driveway which leads to rubble. Nearby, more heartbreak.
These are the charred remains of Oscar winner Anthony Hopkins' home. He bought it in 2021 for around $6 million.
2021 for $6 million. I think in 2025, this house could have been somewhere around $15 million, like, because, you know, real estate keeps increasing, especially in Los
What is
Angeles.
left of Billy Crystal's house? This is the place where he raised his children and
Shit.
grandchildren, and now it's gone. But this is also about more than just celebrity, a people, more than 2,000
I mean,
homes.
so many memories are going to be lost, right? Look at this entire house just basically burned down, and there's like one chimney left. That's it. There's just one chimney left, and there's this woman crying in tears.
I just want to go home. I just want to see all my stuff and sit on my couch.
Heidi Montag devastated after her and Spencer Pratt's home was destroyed. Also gone, Eugene Levy's Palisades home. Only the chimney remains.
His home burnt down
He
too.
was one of my favorite actors in Hollywood. Honestly, after I've seen Schitt's Creek Netflix
That's
show,
crazy.
and like I was a huge fan of this dude.
I was a huge
such
fan
a
of
good
him too.
actor.
His house
It's
burnt
saddening
down
to
too.
see.
She lost her
You
dream
know?
Malibu home where she got married. She invited us inside in 2022 and called it her sanctuary.
This beautiful life I have here.
And Joan.
Damn, she got married there. Like all the memories just wiped off. Shit, dude.
Loved personal items.
Oh, it's like
grabbed my
God
mom
just took aim at all the
Devastating
stars,
video of her
bro. Like
beloved
I know he
neighborhood
took
in
aim at all
flames
of them,
and
bro.
the
He took an
aftermath
aim
of
at
her
all
estate,
the Hollywood
saying,
stars.
quote, grateful for my family and pets getting out last night before it was too late.
Mandy Moore too. Mandy Moore lost her house too.
What comes next? Or been evacuated from their homes include Steven Spielberg,
Steven Spielberg's house is gone.
Michael Keaton, Adam Brody, and
Michael Keaton's house is also gone.
Michael
Damn,
Keaton's
dude.
house.
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Chris Pratt
What?
and Catherine Schwarzenegger.
What? Blouse and skirt, yo! Yo! Catherine Schwarzenegger, isn't that Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter? And Chris Pratt? What? Blows on, yo! That's crazy.
Tom Hanks, even he lost his house. Chris Pratt lost his house.
Adam Sandler and
Adam
Kate Hudson.
Sandler lost his house in Malibu.
Adam Sandler too?
Kate Hudson lost her house as well.
In Malibu, he lost his house
That's
in
a lot of
Malibu.
celebrities losing millions and millions of dollars. You know, it's not just about the house. Like the
This
things
is like
that they have
billions
inside
of
the house, it's
dollars.
probably
Billions
gonna
of
be worth
dollars
all
lost.
millions of
That's
dollars, all
crazy,
their cars,
gang.
their house and everything. You know, we got Anthony Hopkins, who apparently lost his house for the fire as well. Just take a look at this house.
Look at this beautiful place.
That looks
Oh
like a
my
super,
God, look at
super
the
expensive house,
waterfall.
and this is-
Look at the waterfall in the front. No, bro. No, I'd be so cheesed. No, G. I'd be so, yo, people are homeless. Yo, I didn't know it was this bad, eh? Like, yo, actually didn't know it was this bad. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Oh my God. Yo, I need to go to the church. Yo, I have to go to the church this Sunday, bro, and go cleanse my soul, fam. Nah, bro. If people don't think that, yo, the last days is here, nah, you have to know that the last days is here now, bro. There's no way. There's no way. You can't go on like it's not the last days. This is wild. No.
This is literally burnt down. Can you believe it? Man, that's freaking sad.
What? His
Everything
house
is
got
gone,
reduced
dude.
to literally rubble.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Guys all over TikTok are complaining about this.
Oh my God,
limpness
man. Come on with
reversing
these
trick
stupid
that's
ads.
making them grow.
You got the LinkedIn Meesters and Adam Brody. Their house has also been burned down. Seems like it's in the hillside, right?
Son. Oh
That's
my
completely
God.
gone as
Son.
well. It's gonna.
Son. The house was like standing free. Like, yo, fam. How did the fires miss certain houses though? Like, I don't understand. Yo, they had to have been. This is either an act of God or they used the lasers, fam. Cause like the same thing happened to Maui too. Maui, it's like it's like it would hit certain places and not, fam. It was like it was guided by a laser, fam. Nah, bro, this is wild, Brody.
take a lot of money. Like, look at their neighbor's house. Like, nothing happened to their neighbor's house. Paris Hilton.
Like, nothing happened to the neighbor's house. That's wild, gang.
This one? All right, I think we've seen in like the previous video as well. She apparently lost 2 of her houses. John Goodman.
Oh my God, John Goodman lost his house too.
Oh.
With the white picket fence and all that. With the white picket fence and all that. That's crazy.
Beautiful houses got here. I'm pretty sure like the entire it's part of those neighborhoods where our entire thing was like completely burned down. Damn, it looks so freaking beautiful, man. These houses. Honestly, it would be costing millions of dollars in order to like build a house like these. Everything being like completely taken over by fire.
God, I can't
it's
believe
devastating.
What I'm seeing right now, bro. I can't believe it.
Look at that shit. Oh my god.
Wow, it got reduced to
everything is
it got reduced to rubble. There's literally nothing left.
Like a pool over here. Everything is gone.
His house got
Crystal.
Billy Crystal?
Is the next celebrity.
Oh my god, his house
so
is
he lost
his
like
house is literally
a
ash.
house over here. It's not much of a loss, I think. It's like a very small part of the neighborhood that's been gone over here. But yeah, at least it's like a
John
small
Goodman's
damage.
house is ash
Anna
right
Faris.
now. That's crazy.
Okay, let's see what she lost.
Ash.
Oh, wow.
Literally ash.
A massive mansion.
Nah, this is an act of God, bro.
James Woods.
Nah,
yeah.
this is not.
Dude,
This,
I mean,
this, nah.
dude, he actually teared up in
if it's a
live
diabolical
television because
if this is diabolical, if it's a laser, if it's a laser guider that did this, that's diabolical.
Basically,
that's diabolical. That's from Satan himself.
In dry conditions
Straight
have
up.
allowed the 5 major fires named Palisades, Eaton, Hearst, Lydia, and
it's
Sunset.
also currently spreading in Hollywood Hills. And also for gamers who have been following the FaZe clan, the entire mansion, like one of the biggest gaming houses in the world, which is the FaZe clan house.
FaZe burned down? The FaZe house burned down. Holy
stuff, man.
No,
honestly.
he was just on a podcast. He was just on a podcast. He was just on the Full Send podcast. Oh my god, the owner of that house was just on the Full Send podcast. Oh my god. No, not the FaZe house, bro. Not the FaZe house. That's crazy. That's pistachios, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro, that's crazy, dog. The man was just on the. He was literally just on the. I just saw the Full Send podcast that he was on too. Oh my god.
That is on fire. Not just these houses. Obviously, those houses are creating quite a spectacle. But behind those houses, there is a hillside that is now firmly on fire.
Oh my god, the FaZe house is gone.
The glow coming from those little fires behind it, and then if we come back a hillside that is on fire.
And guess what? Just 30 minutes before the houses catches on fire, there was this streamer who was literally streaming inside the house. This is a stream.
Oh no!
And this is what I'm saying.
We have a dumb retard who's
stupid Indian.
No, why don't you show them what you're doing right now while the house is burning?
We have a dumb retard who is just sitting here and
my man's streaming and the house is burning down.
Neighborhood was burning.
My man is streaming and the house is burning down.
Waiting in the FaZe house.
He's in the FaZe house streaming and the house is burning down. That's crazy, dog. That's
literally just got completely burned down. Honestly, and he's just making music.
That's what I do though.
He's literally making music, streaming, and the house is burning down. That's wild.
And then a couple minutes later, it seems like they kind of evacuated because the last look at the FaZe house before it burns down tonight from LA fires. And this is like the last look we got at the FaZe house. Look at this stuff.
Before we did, low key, right? Hey, look, guys, this mayor, like, no jokes aside, depending if the fire spread, it could be the last. Y'all see the FaZe house, so let me get a.
Dude.
I don't know.
Wow, the FaZe house. This is an act of God.
Imagine the kind of equipments, all the things that they have in this house. Like it's millions of dollars worth.
I'm gonna keep it fully honest with y'all. Call and all that. This is very serious.
Why am I hearing so many sirens?
So I apologize for making this an unserious situation.
Shit, dude.
Yo,
everything is burned down.
Here too, yo. I swear to God in heaven, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please. God, oh my God, now. I'm gonna hear so many sirens. That's nah. Anyways.
Damn. They're just leaving out of the house in their supercars. And this might be the last time we ever see Faye's house again. So this is apparently how the Faye's house looks. I mean, just take a look at these houses, man. They are worth millions of dollars.
Immaculate.
All of these houses. And these houses, it just burnt. It's gone now. It's dusted. Literally nothing is left out here in this house
that house was
anymore.
immaculate, gang.
Place
Oh
right
my
now.
God, it burned all the way down.
That is how the places look right now. And also it seems like Face Kaisen released a video where he goes back to his Malibu house to see if the house is good or not. You know, he comes across a crazy situation where he sees like his entire neighborhood is like burnt down. Just watch this video that he posted on his Instagram reel.
Yo, I didn't think it was this bad. Like, I honestly didn't think it was this bad. Like, this is like, yo, it looks like hell on earth over there, bro. It literally looks like hell on earth.
Moved everything out months ago, but Unreal playing. Damn, it's good that this dude at least moved everything out of the Faye's house. Everything is burning. Like, it looks like some sort of a movie set, dude. But it's not movie, it's real life shit. Everything just went down to shit. And just take a look at this mansion that is being burnt. And apparently someone just posted this stating that this house is listed for sale on Zillow for $35 million.
$35 million.
Look at this
and
mansion.
It's burned to the ground. To the ground.
Look at that house.
Damn, $35 million. For some reason, why does this house look like the house that FaZe Rug used to own before? Kind of reminds me of the house that FaZe Rug owned. Looks very similar.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Bro, $35 million, man. Shit. And he says that the fire raged through, likely the best property in the world. Expensive. I hope that Biden gives them $700 for their loss, man. Honestly, dude. I don't think the government can do shit about this stuff. Like, these houses are super expensive. Even
Why am I
going
hearing
to try
so many
to, pay people, take care of their losses. I don't think they're going to be paying $30 million for these houses. There is no way they're going to make a recovery after this whole shit that just went down. There is literally no freaking way. It's impossible for a government to like pay for all of these things. It's just impossible. Hollywood is completely burned. Los Angeles, I think it's over. It's done for. It will never, ever, ever, ever be the same. And if it needs to go back to what it was, having millions of dollars of mansions, good houses, and, you know, properties, business, and real estate's going to be booming and all this stuff. Obviously, you know, real estate prices in Los Angeles are going to fall like super freaking low. And if you are rich, I think there are going to be a lot of people that are going to jump in and buy different properties right now, but, you know, for a much cheaper prices.
I mean, we're all paying attention to the celebrities, but we're not paying attention to we're not paying attention.
They've lost. It also seems like
we're paying attention to all the celebrities right now, but we're not paying attention to the unfortunate families too that don't have millions of dollars and don't have other properties in other states and other countries in the world and stuff like that too. That they can retreat to, you know what I mean? Like, some people lost everything, fam. Some people lost their entire house and all that and everything, and like, yo, to be able to even rebuild is crazy. It's crazy, bro. This is crazy, dude.
Indian actress Priyanka Chopra
I'm hearing
and Nick
way
Jonas
too many
both
sirens
have
outside.
Officially lost their homes in LA fires as well. Now, Priyanka Chopra just updates on her story.
There's
on
never
Instagram,
been that
where
many
she
sirens
shows her
here before.
neighborhood, which
What
is pretty much
happened?
just burning into ashes. And this is what she says: a huge shout out to the incredible, brave first responders. Thank you for working tirelessly overnight and continuing to help families that are affected. Now, apparently her house is lost, and we currently don't have any reports that's coming from Nick Jonas yet. It seems like Priyanka Chopra and her family kind of evacuated very safely from that location, and their entire neighborhood is now completely gone. It also seems like Ben Affleck, our Batman, has also officially lost his $20 million house in LA fire last night. And after his house burned down, it seems like Ben Affleck, he went back to his ex-wife's house in order to seek for shelter. And this is the location of his house, and apparently everything seems to have been completely burned down.
I know
There's
these people are
literally
going
nothing
through it.
left.
Like,
And
yo,
now-
fam, everybody
Do
can
not
say,
pay
yo,
somebody
yo,
to build you a Shopify
everybody
store.
can say that they're,
Because
oh, they're
I'm gonna do
celebrities,
it
they'll
free
get over
with
it.
20 handpicked
This and this and
products
this. They
by
got the money. You
myself.
know what I mean? No, bro. $20 million, fam. $20 million, fam. Up in smoke in a couple hours. Yo, that's enough to make anybody crash out. That's enough to make anybody crash out. That's enough to make anybody kill themselves, dog. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Imagine, bro, you worked all your life to get to where you're at, status and all that, to get the big mansion and all that, everything, cars outside and all that, and it goes up in smoke in like 5 hours. That's wild, bro.
Now, he has gone back to his ex-wife's house and apparently he's staying there. Everyone's safe. But this one comes from one bad dude on Twitter. Take a look at this stuff here.
Celebrities who lost their homes in the Los Angeles fires. Number 5. John Goodman, his home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, was reduced to ashes in the devastating wildfires.
Wow.
After the fire, the backyard swimming pool was left as a charred ruin. Number 4. Anthony Hopkins, his $6 million California estate.
Wow. $6 million.
Was destroyed in the Los Angeles fires.
Oh my God. There's literally nothing left here. Damn.
Leaving only a burnt fence as the sole reminder of what was once a beautiful property.
Shit,
Number
dude.
3, Miles Teller, his $7.5 million Pacific Palisades home was burned to the ground in the devastating Los Angeles wildfires.
Damn, dude, $7.5 million. So I don't know how government is going to be replacing this stuff. Building these homes, it's like, it's
Bro,
not
it's
easy, man.
over,
It takes
fam.
millions,
This is
billions
just
of
the
dollars if they
beginning,
want to
bro. I
like put
swear to
everything
God,
back
this is just
together.
the
In the
beginning.
news just today, I saw like
swear to God, this is
there
just
was
the
about
beginning,
like
yo. There's gonna be
$50 billion
there's gonna be
lost
more.
for the United
There's gonna be
States
more.
after the fire that just took place in Los Angeles.
Nah, it's
$50
up, bro.
billion.
God said it's up
That's like the
this year.
maximum
Yeah, God said
that
it's
got
up this
burned
year.
out
There's
by
gonna
the
be more,
fire.
man.
That's huge. I honestly don't know how they're going to be recovering from such a huge debt that the U.S. is currently in.
Leaving nothing but
wild,
rubble,
gang.
just like many others nearby. Number 2, Anna Faris. She bought the 4,000 square foot home for nearly $5 million in 2019.
2019, I think currently
Nah,
the
that's
same
wild.
home
Nah, I gotta make-
would
nah, I gotta
probably
take a quick
cost
shower,
around
bro.
10
It's
to
crazy,
15
bro.
million dollars.
That's
And
wild.
now new images show its